I spent a portion of my November judging people for the fact that their homes were already decorated for Christmas. Everyone knows that you cannot decorate for Christmas until the Friday after Thanksgiving. It's an unwritten rule, a mutually understood expectation. But still, on my way home from church each evening, there were Christmas lights, Christmas trees, and even a light-up nativity scene on a front lawn. My reaction was a little bah humbug. It's too early. Advent won't start for a few more weeks. And then, on November 15th, on a lark, I pulled out the brand new Christmas CD that had recently been gifted to me that contained the entire candlelight Christmas procession that occurs every year at Disney World's Epcot Center. I listened to the CD on my morning drive to church and experienced a warming of the heart, an unexpected and surprising bit of Christmas cheer. The CD tells the story of Christ's birth with song, brass and string instruments, and narration. By the end of the day, after listening to the full 45-minute program, I was making a pitch to my family that we decorate our home for Christmas a little earlier than usual. To heck with tradition, I needed Christmas. So what if I have never engaged in any sort of Christmas decorating until the Friday after Thanksgiving? So what if I'd been judging others for doing the very same thing? It just felt right. The timing seemed perfect. Perhaps in the midst of a global pandemic, we all need a little Christmas right this very minute. Perhaps the tree lights, the nativity scene, the greenery on the mantle, the festive table linens, the children's Christmas books, perhaps all of it will bring some much-needed love, light, good cheer, comfort, and blessing into our lives. My apologies to all those who were on board early in November. You were right. It's never too early for Christmas comfort and cheer. In this pandemic season, when the coronavirus rages, perhaps we need more than ever the comfort of Christmas traditions. We need our homes, our hearths, and our hearts ready and prepared for the celebration of Christ's birth. We've adopted the same attitude with regard to decorating our beloved Trinity Sanctuary. Pastor Parham and I agreed that this was the year to break from tradition and place the Christmas tree in the chancel for the entire season of Advent. Why wait? We need it now. I think my need for Christmas is based upon my need for something to feel normal, for something to be the same, to place our family's decorations in familiar places, to place the tree ornaments in my hands and reminisce about their origins, to pull out the familiar recipes for cranberry Christmas punch, sausage balls, and cut out Christmas cookies. Just maybe these familiar, comforting traditions can be a balm for my heart that aches to worship with you in this place. Just maybe Christmas in our home can ease my sadness that there cannot be Christmas in this place, at least not in the way we have always experienced it. Perhaps more than ever, we need to hear the good news that Christ has come, Christ is coming, Christ will come again. Into the chaos and fear and anxiety and suffering of this extraordinary season of our lives comes Christmas. The Advent and Christmas season reminds us that even though the world has been turned upside down, some things do not change. Christ still rules the world. Christ reigns supreme. No matter how much power and strength this dreaded virus possesses, it is no match for Christ. Christmas holds within it the promise that Christ will return and make all things right. Suffering will end, death will be no more. Hatred, violence, and bigotry will end. No more discrimination, no more division, no more rancor and ill will. Only peace, only love, just that. So pull out the Christmas decorations, bake some Christmas cookies, set a festive table, use the Christmas china, light the first candle in the Advent wreath, and experience some holiday cheer. In just a few weeks, we will celebrate the birth of the Christ child, the child who comes to save us, to love us, to bless us, to make us whole. The child will be born in every heart, in every home, for all people, for all time. My hope and prayer is that the light of Christ will shine brightly for you during this Advent Christmas season.